It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show. It's our affair pod show.
G'day there, podcaster. Nice, Kimasabi.
Yes.
Yeah, you felt it. You felt it in the room, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, yesterday it was your turn. Today
Yes.
it wasn't your turn.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. And tomorrow it'll be back to normal. Ben will be back on the show. We do have New Ben here at the moment, though. How you doing, New Ben?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm keeping well. Belle, how are things?
Yes, good. Thank you.
Well, yes. Ben, as I said, back. He was away for a funeral today. A bit sad, but he is back tomorrow. And the first show underway. I thought Aaron did a great job on the buttons. You sort of realise how important the job is when it's not there.
Oh, yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I was like, Aaron was doing a great job, but I was like, man, I couldn't have done that. I was like, maybe I'll just do it. And then I'm like, I can't.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't.
did.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
I think there was a moment on Friday where we were in the office talking about it, and Liam, you did say, you were like, maybe I could.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, God.
And I was like, maybe one day.
It's like
one day.
It's like, oh, like I drive to work every day. Like, why don't I drive a B double? Like, why don't I just drive a road
Yeah.
train? Like, it's just a different kettle of fish.
Why don't I go in the Formula One Grand
Yeah,
Prix?
it's just different. It's different.
Can
And I
you
also
imagine-
realised that you go. Sorry.
Like, can you imagine, like, so you know how we experienced that last night?
Yeah.
There are a lot of radio hosts in the industry who every 2-3 years, they go with a different trio or duo, and then they change again, and then they change it. Can you imagine, like, we've never
That'd be
done
hard.
that.
That would be
Yeah.
hard.
And you'd suddenly have to work out all that chemistry again, and you'd have to start feeling what did you say? Channel
The merengue.
that thing. And
Yeah.
you'd have to just start all over again. And then you'd get it up and running, and then they go, all right, we're changing the show. Now you're going to go do this.
Yeah, nah, that would suck. But some of those people get paid so much, and they do not care.
Are
So
you
there's
saying
also
you just
that.
do it because you do it for money?
No, I say I do it more for the love of it, is what I'm saying.
Good. I'm glad.
Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I think some people are like, oh, whatever, man, I'll rock up, do it. And like, you're going to pay me how much? But like, we were doing this for free for a long time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'll do it for peanuts.
And we do it from anywhere.
That's it. Did the Alpha Squad mention
Yeah.
anything about that? Okay, yeah, sorry. We haven't even spoken about that.
Yeah, the Alpha
Yeah.
Squad are.
So what are the Alpha Squad saying?
Yeah, weirdly, it was
I
an
haven't
anonymous
seen it.
post.
I haven't seen it.
An anonymous person. Really weird. They listened to the off-air pod yesterday,
Right.
and they said, "Oh, are the guys moving? Because Belle's changing her rental." And then they commented on their own post and
Yep.
said, "Oh," and then they were talking about the Great Ocean Road for the last time. It was weird. And yeah, it's really weird.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Well, I don't
Yeah.
know. People will talk. People will talk. When there was, just to use an analogy, Trent Alexander-Arnold has moved to Real Madrid,
Mm-hmm.
but when there was chatter about it, and he scored a banger for Liverpool, and he was just doing these ones, bah, 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 like doing the chatting
Oh.
hand gesture in the ear, like I'm hearing a lot of talk. I'm hearing a lot of talk. That's us in a way.
Yeah, it's like
We'll let the Alpha Squad talk. We'll just let them talk.
it's like in AFL
Mhm.
with shit. I've forgotten his name now. And I was going to use it. The guy that went from Collingwood to Hawthorn.
Jack Ginnivan.
Yes, and everyone was saying,
I know
"Oh,
my
you
footy.
sucked on the grand final because you went out for beers, and how dare you
Yep.
go out for beers?" And then he got a really good goal,
Yep.
and then ran around the crowd, miming drinking a beer and going, "Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good one.
yeah."
Just to use another analogy, years ago, Robbie Fowler, famous Liverpool player,
Uh-huh.
they were sort of known as the Spice Boys because they sort of used to muck around a little bit, and there was lots of stuff going around about him being a big cocaine user.
Right.
Of course, he's like, no, I'm a professional athlete. It's not what I
Yes.
do. And he scored a goal and then went along the line on the field and
That's
pretended like went on all
funny.
fours and like snorted.
That's
I still think that's one of the
funny.
bigger Premier League fines for like an act.
Wait, he got a fine for doing that?
Are you kidding me? Do you think if Jack Ginnivan got on all fours and pretended to do a line along,
it's
do you
only
reckon?
but if you're
Could you
innocent-
imagine the media? It would blow up.
Yeah, but it's not.
But you can't
if you
gesture
didn't
at
know
that.
what it was, then you wouldn't know what he's doing.
No. Could you imagine right now if a footy player did that? What would happen?
Oh yeah, I guess. But
It would
like, you
close
didn't
Australia
actually
down
do
for a whole
anything
week.
wrong. Like
Well, no, you
that's
gestured.
like us coming on air saying like cuckolding, And then, but it's like, if you know, you know. But if like, or if we say, oh, what do you do at night, with your partner when you play Monopoly?
It's just
like
not
we're
a great gesture.
Yeah.
Like if a footy player scored a goal after the siren, like outside 50, and then just went.
Yeah, see,
like
that,
that, like,
okay, what the gesture you just did near your pants is very different. Because I think a lot of people, younger people, would know what that is.
Would they?
But would you say
I
a
would say
15-year-old, maybe they
someone
do now.
snorting a white line on the like.
But
It's no. The thing is, it's like it was. You can look back on it now and you're like, that was funny. But I'm like, it's a problem. Like you shouldn't do that. Like especially when people look, as an athlete, whether you ask for it or not, kids do look up to you.
Yeah, that's true.
But Robbie Fowler, actually, nice guy, gave me a birthday message once. Remember you guys arranged that for my birthday that time?
Did we?
You did.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, that
you
guy.
got me, yeah. That was him. That was the guy who did
Is he related to Mary Fowler?
No, but he did. He was in Australia for a little bit. He coached
I know my soccer.
North Queensland Fury.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of soccer, I know you're very excited because there is now, this week, we have a segment on the show all about Wrexham.
We do, yeah. I was trying to find my Robbie Fowler video, but I think it's going to take too long. But I think if there was more of us talking, I could probably just zone out for a bit. But I've got 2,377 videos on my phone.
That's disgusting.
So.
Do you delete all your stuff once you've posted a video on Instagram? Do you clear out your photo album in your phone?
Like as in all the different
all
takes
the takes and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But I still got tons. I mean, I have been pretty slack lately on.
Right.
When would you have? What birthday would that have been?
I'd say either 2020, 2021.
So you don't think we're in Melbourne?
No, it was Adelaide.
Oh, okay.
It was Adelaide breakfast.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to all the different Junes. June
gosh.
2019,
Okay,
too far back.
It's going to take
Too far back.
a while.
You can explain the game, Belle, why I find this video.
Yeah, so we are giving away $10,000 and tickets to go see Wrexham play in Sydney and Melbourne when they're here in a few weeks. So very exciting. If you're a footy head, you can register at the Nova website. But you go head to head with Liam on a soccer quiz. So Liam's in his absolute element with this. So because Ben's here tonight, I feel like, I don't know, by default, I was like, oh, Ben would probably run the quiz when he's back, but I get to do it tonight. So this is fun. So I've written all these questions and I think I'm a bit worried because I've tried to do hard ones, but I think you'll probably get them, Liam. And then the game will just go on for 10
hope
minutes.
like it's one of those things because it's about like something I'm interested in, so I want to do well at it.
Yeah.
Don't spoil any questions you might use on air either.
No, I won't. But maybe we'll do.
Give me a question. I will find the Robbie Fowler video one day as well. It's also in the podcast, so maybe someone can help me find that. But
I think just one question.
I mean, I don't think anyone cares about that, so I'm going to stop looking. And you give me one question, and I'll see if I know it.
Okay.
I'm hoping I'm going to crush people in this. Like, I want people to win. To be honest, I want people to win the tickets. Of course I do. But I also, want to flex.
Yeah, okay. Okay, which Swedish footballer once had a clause inserted into his Premier League contract that prohibited him from travelling into space?
Ibrahimovic?
No.
Such a weird thing.
Stefan Schwartz?
Stefan Schwartz.
Yes.
I've never heard of that player in my
I'll
life.
get rid of that question.
Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
Good to get that one out of the way.
Yeah,
Stefan
we'll get that one.
Schwartz?
All right, what
Who
about
did he
this
play
one?
for?
I don't know.
You got to know these things.
I'm copying and pasting from
Oh,
some
jeez.
soccer head website.
Okay, so he played for Sunderland in 1999, and he played 6 games. So I don't know how
You should know.
no one would know
You should
that.
know.
That's insane. You got to make them a little bit more common knowledge than that.
All right. Which player with 653 games has made the most Premier League appearances?
The most. I should know that.
Do you want his initials?
Can you give me the first? Yeah, give me the initials or something. I don't. Yeah, it's
GB.
Gareth Barry.
Very good. You can do
So
another
that's
one.
like, okay,
Okay,
yeah.
what is the exact measurement in meters of the distance between the penalty spot and the center of the goalposts in FIFA regulations?
Ooh, the exact measurement. Well, it's about 8 yards. So whatever that is in meters.
The fact that you know that in yards is
What's that? It's just in between it's just out of the 6-yard box. So yeah.
okay. So how many yards did you say?
I would say 8 yards.
8 yards to meters. No, it's 11 meters, and this says 7. 8 yards is 7 meters.
Okay, a few more yards, a couple more yards.
I did get these from the impossible
Okay,
soccer questions
I'm like,
on
no,
our
I'm
website right now.
no. To be fair, like it's like I was talking a big game, and yeah.
Yeah. All right. Do you want me to give you
Just
some
give me
of the actual? Okay.
I want to feel like I at least got one.
All right.
To be
Let me
fair,
do this.
the penalty, like it's like I should have done better maths to be honest, because it's in between the 18-yard and the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
So it was a rough.
Which country is Wrexham AFC based in?
Wales.
Very good. And I'm not going to burn through. Oh,
Okay.
maybe I'll burn through some more for on air. How many teams compete in the English Football Championship?
The championship?
Yes.
Is it 22?
We've got 24.
Championship. Yep.
Okay, well
I think the Premier
now
League's
we are
20
burning through my on air.
Okay,
ones,
no,
so
yeah,
I don't
fair.
want
No,
to
let's
do
not do
that
that. Let's not do
anymore.
that. Let's not do that.
But yeah, that's the kind of vibe that you'll get, and then I'll
Yeah.
ramp them up from there to my favorite new website, 100 impossible football quiz questions. And some of them are really funny.
Whose laptop is this? That's going to get thrown against a wall the next time it goes off.
That's mine.
Oh, well,
That's
I'll
good.
let you off this time.
Yeah.
then.
Nice to have that go off.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing in tonight's show. And if you do want to take on
I
Liam,
would be fuming if I got that Stefan Schwartz question on here. I'd be like, what? What?
I got this from just now. I got it from the sub section, which was the bizarre impossible football quiz questions.
Bizarre. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I won't give those ones to you on air.
I suppose, yeah, you wanted like a bit of play along. Like people are in there going,
Oh,
like,
totally.
you know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I know that one.
I think you'll hate the ones that the listener gets because they're really easy, which is great.
Nah, it's fine. You got
but
to challenge me
yeah.
a little bit. Cool. So people do have Wrexham tickets to give away. Also, we have some very exciting news. We finally have the new cover art for the Off Air podcast. Remember, a long time ago, it was a cartoon with Josh, who no longer works with us, but he was a really good artist, and he drew this picture, and it was a little outdated because
Just a little.
we were using it up until like a month ago, and it was like Andy, who hasn't worked with us since about September last year.
And there was
And
things from the show from
from
2020.
yeah, show references from so long ago. It's not even funny. I've not seen it yet, but I know Ben has it. New Ben has it. So can we have a squiz? Can we get a reaction?
So
Yeah,
this
sure.
is the podcast picture tile,
Yeah,
and
we
it
were
is
saying-
our 100 listener selfies.
Yeah.
And
Thereabouts.
the tile for our Facebook podcast.
Oh, awesome! So it's like the
So
cover
I've
photos.
done both. They're both
Oh,
in
man.
They're on your phones now.
Oh,
Just send
okay.
them to the chat.
Legend.
Ah,
Okay.
cute.
It's cute because you can sort of start spotting people.
Kind of
that's
looks like
great.
they've all died.
I love that. Oh, in the red. Oh, that's clever. And that's definitely 100 as well.
Yeah, that's more than 100, totally.
Oh, guys, you're gonna love this.
The tile's very cool. The pod squad, it does look like they're dead.
I did ask for that to be black because it would.
No, I like
red
it.
makes it like real.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
guys, thank you. No, that's good. I'm glad we've done that. So yeah, you'll see it. Are we pulling the trigger now? Like, are we changing the cover photo?
It's up to you guys. If you
Yeah,
wanna
I
pull
reckon
the
we
trigger,
should.
let's do
Yeah,
it.
pull the trigger
It's
for
cute.
sure.
It's very cute.
Oh, good. Oh, there you
Very
go. No,
cute.
that's actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I back this now. Now that I can see it,
Wow, so many pictures. I can't believe it.
I think we got more than 100. It's hundreds. They're very. This is the thing, guys. We're describing it now, but when you see it, you'll be like, "Oh, actually," because obviously more than 100 people sent their photo in, like way more. It's like, oh, they're actually so small.
can't
Like, I
even
wish I could
see.
see myself
Yeah,
more.
I know.
Um,
And it's even split over the two pictures.
Yeah, there's no double
Yeah.
ups.
The only
Yeah.
thing that's
Definitely no double
rough
Yeah.
with any creative decisions is a lot of those photos, especially for the podcast image,
Mhm.
Yeah.
are hidden behind you.
Yes. course.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
So
just-
if
and
you-
that's
if you
just
can't
hard.
see yours,
It's
then
behind.
it's, yeah.
It's behind there.
And I'm sure it wasn't done on merit of, so if you're like, wow, I'm in a really good position, it's not because someone making the graphic was like, well, that person's better looking. So, I'm sure if you're like, oh, but I'm stuck behind Belle on this one, that no one's made that decision
Yeah.
to hide your
It
face.
just-
It's
there
just
was
they would have just chucked it into the system and
It's-
just would have
it's
spat
unlucky.
it out.
That's all
Yeah,
it is.
and there's
It's
just
just
so
unlucky.
little
Luck of
space
the
for
draw.
all those pictures. So,
Luck
yeah.
of the draw. Oh man, that's really good. Yeah, no, that's we probably talked enough about a photo, but you can just see it yourself.
So we can change that today.
It'll be changed by this is up.
Oh,
That's
amazing.
so good.
Is there any other points of business? I think as far as the anchoring role on the show of like back announcing the songs, there was only one I forgot about,
Yep.
but I got it in
And then
time. I got it in time.
Bless Your Soul, it was freaking Busy Woman by Sabrina Carpenter, which is such an easy song. And Liam's like leaning over like, shit, which artist was this? And I was like, oh no, he's crumbling. But you did really well.
So just, I didn't do very well at that game before, given with the football questions. But if you were to play, I know this sounds bad, but if you were to play some of the songs that we play every night to me and ask who the artist was and what song it was, I don't think I'd be very good at that.
Really?
I am the one bar,
Really?
I am the one bar star man, but when I'm at work, I'm like not really like, oh, like this new one from, like, I'm just sort of just zoned out.
To be
in the
honest,
songs.
there
I'm
is-
just sort of like, whatever. I'm chatting to you guys. I'm very blasé about the music.
Yeah. There's one
play.
genre that they do all sound the same.
Mm.
Country, you mean?
Yep. And the slow ones as well.
Can you,
There's
Ben,
like,
I don't know if you've got the system there. Like, I'll
we
close my
can't,
eyes.
we can't do it in the pod, dude.
Oh, frick.
We can do 2 seconds.
Okay, can we even do that?
No,
Mm,
not really.
I can sing you an acapella.
Well, here's the
version.
thing. If I
Why
play
don't,
it,
why don't you play it and we get Scudder to beep it out?
yeah.
So everyone, no, that's not fun because there's no play along.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably going to get it right.
No.
It's the second. Do you want me to
What?
play? I'm just trying to work out what song.
You know what? I'm already telling you. I wouldn't know anyway.
Yeah, but like all your slower solo male ones all sound the same to me.
Well, Friday night
And the country
I'll grab
ones.
a beer.
Yeah, but the ones that's
Gonna
like
grab my
Like
horse.
that. You'd know that.
Play it again.
dun, 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 dun,
What was that?
dun,
I don't know that.
I don't know. Sounds like the script.
It was Teddy Swims.
Yeah, see?
See, I
Mm-mm.
went to the Teddy
And
Swims
we
Red Room.
love
It was great,
him.
and he was like, very talented. But I'm like, I wouldn't be able to name you a Teddy Swims song. I'm not apart
No,
from
yeah.
Losing Control.
And Jelly Roll and yeah. I have just remembered another piece of business
Hit
that was
us.
posted in the
Hit
Pod
us.
Squad that I think we need to address because it was very funny. Liam, I'm going to pass you my phone, and if you can just read out Nikki's post from the Pod Squad.
This is good.
Our Facebook group.
Okay, I'm very behind right now and need to know on March 11 ep. So you have 9 dads. You cold called New Zealand about the Huntsmans, and you just happened to call Tammy Davis. This had to be a setup, right?
I think enough time has passed that we can talk about
Yeah, no, that was Ben's friend Tammy Davis, who was an actor.
Yes. And yeah, if
And-
we sat here and cold called
In
people
saying
in New
that,
Zealand,
You
for-
could cold call and he would pick up. Like the amount of jobs that man has.
yeah, but and he's great though. But if you cold called to talk about Huntsmans and you wanted a really good bit, we'd be sitting here recording for a
It's
while.
funny
I
that
think.
What are you
'cause
saying
when-
about New Zealanders?
Saying about just the general
for
public.
example, though, like yesterday with this, like we don't always set it up. Like
Mm.
when I did the scam calls yesterday, that was genuinely Ben and I just in a room, just like cold calling numbers and just
We actually had a lot of fun together.
yeah, that was actually a great time. But Tammy Davis, because I must admit, like I saw him, I was like, oh, he was really funny. I loved having him on, but I wasn't super familiar with his work. But then after I looked him up, and I was like, oh, he was in that movie Black Sheep, which I
Mm.
remember renting from Blockbuster when I was a kid, which was like, it was like there was like zombie sheep, and it was set in New
What?
Zealand,
Yeah.
and it was like it's like a comedy sort of. It was around the time of like Shaun the Dead
and
and
stuff,
stuff.
right? Is
Yeah.
it like What We Do in the Shadows vibe?
Like
Nah,
lower budget,
Yeah, lower, but there's still the same Kiwi
Lower
humour.
budget than What We Do in the Shadows.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But that's done on purpose to be looking like that.
Right. I thought
It
that
i-
was
yeah.
also a low budget.
It was.
Kind of. Yeah. See.
We don't have a lot of budget in New Zealand.
No.
We don't need it.
No, but that show is so
That's so
funny.
funny.
So good.
Amazing. Yeah, it's actually good to have a little. I should be going through this.
Yeah,
more
you
as well.
should. You
There's
should.
some funny
There
stuff
was
there.
a beautiful post from Nathan Novak for Mother's Day in honor of my mum, and
How many emojis?
It was so gorgeous. And she messaged me and said, "This has absolutely made my week." So that was very sweet. Did you see that post just then, or were you just scrolling through my phone?
No, I was
different
I
stuff.
thought there was one about ChatGPT about some waves or something.
Yeah,
Just
I think
zoned
someone
out.
put something in. Yeah, there was a lot of ChatGPT's chat. But yeah, no, someone did. Someone posted your a bit of your Ryan Reynolds footage and shit.
The other
and,
side of it.
Oh, what did they say about it?
From Beyond Sport.
Looks familiar, but it was being sport using your video of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, well, of course
Yeah,
I was there with
yeah.
my good friends being sports.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yes, you should have a scroll.
wonderful. Yeah, I will. I will do. Sounds good.
I feel like we haven't really covered a lot in this episode.
Oh, there's been a bit of a quiz. There's been a bit of caper about the show last night. We also debuted the new picture. I think there's been lots of
Yeah,
stuff.
okay.
There's
All
also been chat about these rumours.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bit of chatter about the real reason why Belle's moved house.
What the hell?
Why'd you move, Belle?
Why'd you go the Great Ocean Road, Liam?
Day trip.
Yeah, my rent expired.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. No. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing to see here then. Well, enjoy. And we better kick into the live show.